Yeah, no, now your account is ready, your sponsor is paid forward $1, you've got one position active, you need to deposit funds, you have updated your payment information, which means now when it comes to withdraw, now when you come to deposit funds, you need to click deposit funds. And then check how much you have got in your own external wallet. So I'm gonna use an example of, say, you want to deposit $10 into this example. But remember, the minimum deposit is $2. I'm going to use this as $10. Let's assume I've got $10 in my Trust wallet, in my Binance, in my Exodus, in my SafePal, whatever exchange that we have got, Bybit, whatever. Let's assume I've got $10. This won't be enough for me to make a deposit of the $10 that I want, because the system, what it's going to do is going to charge me what 5% deposit fee for me to do so. Well, on here, I'm gonna put, so which means if I want to put $10 here, it's gonna charge 5% deposit fee. 10% of that is $1, which means 5% is gonna be 50 cents. So which means in my own wallet, I need to have a minimum of $10.50 before I can now say I want to deposit $10. But on top of that, let's assume I'm using Binance, which means Binance might charge me $1, one Tron or whatever it is, coin that I want to do, which means I need to have a minimum of 11 in my external wallet so that I can be able to factor this $10.50 that I want to deposit in the system. So it's important that check in your wallet. So if you have got $2 in your wallet, that's not sufficient enough for you to make it. Although the minimum deposit is that, because the system is going to charge 5% fee of that. Right. 10% is 20 cents, which means now you need to have $2.10 in your wallet. Before we talk about the fees that your own wallet is going to charge. So if your wallet is going to charge you another $1, which means you need $3.10 minimum for you to deposit that $2. I'm just giving this as an example. So it's important to make sure you have covered the 5% fee so that you don't have any issues. I've got so many people coming to my inbox and say, Max, I sent this 10, 15 minutes ago. Why is not appearing? Because by the time you go and send, I'm going to use the example of $10 that I've said. Right. We know in $10, you need $10.50. Right? Which means if my wallet charges me $1, which means I need $11.50 in my own wallet. But if I have got $10, I copy the wallet address and go and send $10. The system is looking for what? For $10.50. I have not said. But now my own wallet is going to charge $1, which means what is going to send actually is not $10, it's $9. Now the system is looking for $10.50 deposit from me. I have not sent it. I have sent what is actually gone is $9 because my wallet is charged that $1 fee. I have not factored it. But if you have got $11.50, just for example, or let's say $12, if I go to my wallet and change and send the amount that is reflected, because the system is going to show you how much you need to, it's going to take that fee of $1 and then send the rest of that. So what it simply means is now, I'm going to use this as an example. Let's just use Tron as an example to do so. So let's say I want to deposit $10 here, right? $10. Then I choose the crypto that I want to pay with. All right, I've got Tron, Litecoin, Solano, BNB. Let's use Tron. Now, in this particular example, I don't know why it's not populating. It's supposed to give me a figure on the amount. So whatever amount that the system now tells me I need to deposit, I'm just going to use 10, just for example. Let's say it's 10 Trons, just for argument's sake, to make it simple. Now, I need to send exactly what is reflected in the amount that is going to appear here, which means it's 10 Trons. Let's assume that's what it says. It has already put it's 10, it's a 5% fee. Okay, let's make it 11 to make it simple. Let's say it says I need to send $11. So which means whatever that fee, that amount is what I need to go and put in my wallet. When I go to my wallet, I need to go and add that 11 that the system wants. I'm not going to go and put 10. I need to put exactly the amount that I've seen on the screen here. And then when I put that exactly the amount, let's try another coin. Maybe it might give us some. Right. So to make this simple, I've now chosen to use BNB. So BNB, now it's telling me that on Binance, I need to send 0.1643447. This is the amount that I need to copy and go and put into my exchange or wallet. Now, if my exchange or wallet charges a fee of, let's say, 0. Excuse my drawing, 0.0001, right? So this is the fee that is charged by my wallet. But I need to send 0.0164347. So this one comes after three figures, which means 1230, which means this figure is one that I need to change. I need to change this figure to 0.0165. I've already taken factor of the fee that my wallet is going to change. Then the other numbers remain the same, 447. So this is the amount that I need to put in my Binance or whatever exchange that I'm using, because I've already added the fee that is going to be charged by my wallet. Then if I have got enough, the system is going to send. Then it's going to subtract that fee 0.001, which means eventually this figure is one that is going to come because the one has already been subtracted from there. Then you won't have any issues with your deposit not arriving or having issues because you have factored the fee. Before you even send, your screenshot will tell you before you confirm what the fee is. Go and adjust the figure. If there is a fee, if it says 00, which means there's no fee that you're paying. But if you say processing fee 0.001, or go and add that and just look at where it changes because it's changing the number 4. You need to add that. Once you add that, within 5 to 10 minutes, your amount will display in your what? In your back office. Once your amount now displays in your back office, the next thing that you need to do is simple to now go and pay forward for your team. So how do you pay forward for your team? It's very simple. You need to go where it says Pif your downlines here, or you can do it from the members menu. From the members menu, just go here, and then from there, you've got 2 people that have registered. Click on this one. Once you click on this, it will now go into where you have got somebody who can Pif for you.